Friends were here, they would attest to the fact that I'm a go-getter, I believe.
Sure.
I'm ambitious. And once I set my mind to something, I'll make sure I get it regardless.
Thank you very much, my people. As nimeanza kuambia, today I have my guest here. She's called Frida, and we are going to know her more as we are continuing with our interview. Welcome so much, my sister. Ukoaje?
Niko fine, uko aje?
Mimi niko poa pia, naendelea poa. Karibu sana kwa interview ya leo. We are very happy to host you in Comrades TV show.
Thank you for having me.
Unaweza tuambia unaweza introduce kidogo tukiendelea ndo at least watu waweze kujua Frida ni nani.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Frida Wanjiro Gatero, a student at Chuka University and privileged to be the reigning Miss Chuka University. I'm a second year student pursuing a bachelor's degree in philosophy. I guess that's enough introduction, no? Okay.
So Frida, you can tell us maybe the background of your modeling or your family, so you can start with any of the above.
Alright, so I'm born and bred in Nakuru County, Naivasha to be specific. Huko ndio mtaa, huko ndio home. I'm an only daughter.
Only daughter.
Firstborn. Yes. I'm the firstborn in a family of 3. I have 2 siblings, boys, wako nyuma yangu. So modeling for me, I wouldn't say that it's something I knew I wanted to do later in life. But I always had a strong passion for fashion. I remember back in the day, kuna hizi gazeti zilikuanga zinakuja and then unararua kamtu kalikuanga hapo, then you stick it to a book and image. Yes, I used to do that a lot. But I never imagined myself in a runway, never. I just admired those people. So time nilingia high school, there's this teacher of mine, we get along so well. So he told me naeza model. But it never got to me kabisa, I never did. So when I joined campus, that's where I first modeled, by the way. I never tried
modeling. So modeling ukwa campus?
Yes, in campus.
And which year are you?
I'm in second year.
Second year? And you're the reigning Miss Chuka in second year? Well, you must be lucky.
It's not luck. I believe luck does not exist. Ni ujitume, and above all you put God first.
And have that passion.
Yeah, passion is also very important. So.
Kuna ile ambayo umetaja ukasema kwamba when you are in primary school or high school, ulikuwa unakataa watu wa fashion kwa kitabu. Some of the people when ulikuwa maybe una look forward on those days. Unakumbuka kweli?
I'd be lying if I said I remember, because you see, I was young, and then getting their names was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
So maybe provided you're in heels, I also loved heels from ever since. There's this one time tumekosana na my mom, it was Christmas. Unajua, it's a norm for African parents, wanaamini Christmas lazima mnunuliwe nguo mpya. Sasa tulikuwa tumeenda supermarket and then I saw this, they were I think 7-inch.
Yeah.
And I wanted them for Christmas.
7-inch?
Yes, and I think a class 4.
Class 4? No?
Yes. Then my mom told me ujinga staki. So looking back, I feel fashion for me has been something in me ever since.
Yeah.
Nile, again, I don't want to blame it on the Kenyan parenting way of life, but they don't embrace it.
Yeah.
So I feel modeling niwe ujitume, because uko si majuu where parents support their kids and stuff. So
sure. Which is that one motivating factor yenye imekuwa kuinspire?
Motivating factor. If some of my friends were here, they would attest to the fact that I'm a go-getter, I believe.
Sure.
I'm ambitious. And once I set my mind to something, I'll make sure I get it regardless. So I feel my ambition is what inspires me to want to continue. I also have my mom as my inspiration.
Sure.
I know many people will say my mom is but for me, I draw my inspiration from my mom, basically. I've seen her struggle. I've seen her do so many things just to make sure her home is stable. So I believe, yes, my mom is my biggest motivating factor, and also the fact that I'm ambitious. Ambitious people don't like failing. That is why they will wanajituma every single day. So
Sure.
the fact that I remember I have to, then having goals peer should also, I know you expected me to say Barack Obama. No, I believe I am my own motivation, I believe.
So you don't have even a role model?
I do, but I believe I'm headed somewhere, and that qualifies me to be a role model. And if I am not my own fan, I don't expect people to be my fans. So I first have to start believing in me, so that other people believe in me. That is why I'll say I'm my biggest motivation.
Do you have a role model?
In the modeling industry, I'm generally in life.
Maybe in the modeling industry because you are a model.
Okay, my motivation, my icon in the modeling industry is Wavinya Maria. She was once Miss World Kenya. After we had Sharon Obara, but there was a queen who was before her. She's called Wavinya Maria from Nyandarua County. She won at the age of 18, Miss World Kenya.
Very young.
Very young. And I identify with her so well because I feel she's one person who truly brings out the quote that says age is just but a number. She won at 18. I'm sure there are contestants who are 24, 25.
Of course.
She was 18, recently graduated from high school. So when I look at her life, and it was her first big pageant, and she won. So I believe that is basically the reason. The fact that she was so young and she was able to achieve so much, I'm really, really looking up to her.
Wow, that's good. And before we go far, you have told us more about your mom. Sorry to ask, but you can tell us about maybe your dad.
Oh.
You forgot to say something about it.
Okay, I'm sorry I didn't mention my dad. My dad, I'd say he's my best friend in a way. Only that I don't mention him because he doesn't identify with modeling sana. But he's a supportive parent. In as much as highlight what really happens, he's supportive. He understands that we can't all be doctors, we can't all be musicians. There are also other talents like modeling, for example. Hata kama haelewi, he tries his best to be there and to support. So I'm sorry that I didn't mention you, but he's really supportive.
Wow, that's good. And do you face challenges being a model?
Yes, challenges are everywhere, part of life. So there's so many challenges. For example, if you have an event, you feel, sometimes you're so broke, but you really want to hit that runway. So you end up, especially for models like me who are freelancers, it's really hard because you are your own sponsor. You fund everything. Supposing it's an event from far, you have to cater for your transport, accommodation. Mind you, you've hired designers. You've looked for makeup artists, but you still have to dig deep into your pocket. So that's one major challenge, financial issues. Another challenge we face
to cut you a little bit, how much money can you spend in one single event being a model?
It depends. It depends. It really depends because every event comes with its own conditions. For example, categories, also the distance. Supposing I'm here in Chuka, I have to attend an event in Eldoret. That's cost, the transport cost.
It will go higher.
So I can't really put a price tag to it or a price, but it depends. But it's really expensive.
But you can mention the minimum amount you can use in a single event. Maybe let's say even it's from around.
Oh, minimum. If you're really serious, I believe you can spend some fair amount of 3,000.
3,000 to 5,000.
Yep.
Wow. let's continue now with the challenges, because you've told us, number one, you've told us it's financial. So you are going to tell us about the number two.
Oh, another challenge we face is modeling is not like singing. There are stereotypes about modeling in our society.
Yeah.
Especially in Africa, Kenya to be precise, modeling has not been fully embraced. So many people tend to link modeling to some ungodly things due to lack of a better word.
Yeah.
You will, and then for some weird reason, many people tend to believe that models belong to the homosexual community for some reasons. Sijawahi elewa till date. They also feel that models wamejikosea heshima, especially because of categories such as beachwear.
Beachwear.
People don't embrace diversity, and I feel it's really sad.
Actually, so, I think if you can go maybe in the rural area and perform the beachwear, these people are going to think that
they'll call you names. They'll think you're promiscuous, which is not the case.
Sure.
And then in modeling, there's this stereotype that modeling is just for the tall and petite ladies. Sasa unapata many people shy away from trying it, for which I'd like to advise anyone who feels they need to model, regardless of your body type, your height, so long as you have the confidence in you, rock that runway. So that's another challenge. Society. There's another challenge we face as models. We are underpaid, but the society views you as someone who has money.
Who earns a lot.
Yes.
Maybe from the way you dress.
Exactly.
Because being a model, you have to dress very well.
And the titles too. Unapata mtu anakuuliza, how many titles do you have? I have 5 titles. So they assume you are very loaded, which is not the case.
Wow.
Yeah, I can also mention we have a problem in identifying legit events. Models out here, we are scammed sana.
Wow.
Although I don't want to blame it on the models here, because before you invest in an event, you'll have to do your due diligence. You have to find out, is this event well paying? Is it really? Yes. So that's another challenge we face. Then easy minor challenges such as maybe you find if you are enrolled in an agency, especially for the female models, unapata maybe the people there watu wako na ranks, they want to get into sexual relations with you in exchange for maybe titles and exposure and opportunities, so which is also sad. Among other challenges, if I start naming them, we might spend the whole day here.
What about this one, body shaming? But many models experience that one, especially girls. Have you ever experienced body shaming?
Oh yes, I have. Yes.
Very bad.
Growing up, I was always the tallest in my group. I was always the skinniest. Not skinny, the tiniest. Is there something like petitiest? No, I don't think. So I always had the challenge of trying to fit in, because a normal African household will expect a kid who is maybe average in height and size, but I was always the tallest for some reason and the skinniest. So my friends would bully me. They'd be like, oh, you are so tall. Also my mom, not because she tried to body shame me or something, but some comments, in as much as hakuwa na realize, she'll be like, aki sasa wewe umekonda, nini unakosa unaniibisha mbele ya kila mtu. So haniambia hivyo kwa sababu she wants to body shame me, but it does something to my self-esteem. But then when I realized how beautiful it is to be tall and petite, it never got to me again.
It was very amazing and wonderful.
Yeah, actually, I really, right now, I don't think there's anyone from anywhere who can come and tell me you're not beautiful. I don't think kuna mtu anaweza niambia niingie, because I've learned to embrace myself the way I am. I don't need your verification to accept the fact that I'm pretty. I don't have I'm not
big,
yeah,
whatever.
but the fact that from inside I know I'm beautiful, I don't need anyone to come tell me that. Self-awareness.
Wow, you appreciate yourself.
Yes, I appreciate me because I know in as much as society doesn't accept me, it will never come a day I'll be 5'4". Right now I'm 5'8". So hata nisipojipenda hakuna siku nitakuwa mfupi. So the best I can do for my own peace of mind is accept me, love me and appreciate me.
Wow.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years to come?
In 5 years to come? That's a really general question, you know.
Not really, but you have, maybe you have goals that unapenda ku accomplish before the 5 years.
Okay,
yeah.
Before or within. See, let's make way on the 5th year within.
Not really, within.
Oh, before 5 years, Shall want to see myself as the next Miss World Kenya.
Wow.
So, I really hope I get there someday. I also want to have been an established model. Yes, I really want to see myself at the peak of my modeling career. I also want to, there's so many things I want to do, but in my career as a model, I really wish. I also want to work with big brands, clothing lines, hopefully someday. So basically on my list right now is to contest and be Miss World Kenya.
Do you have projects being Miss Chuka?
I have several projects, but the one that's most recent ama yenye inakaribia kufika, it's on the first Saturday of March. It's a cleanup. I'll do it with the help of Mr. Chuka University and Chuka University models. If you're free, feel free to join us. We'll appreciate any help that you can acquire.
We are going to join you. Being Conference TV will be there for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you've told us that you have that project on the first
Saturday of March.
Oh, the first Saturday. And do you have another project maybe you're planning after that one?
Yeah, I have several projects I'm planning on doing. I don't want to mention them sana. Maybe sometime later when I come, we can talk deeper about them. But yeah, something's cooking.
Okay. Now, Frida, being a student and at the same time you are a model, how do you balance the two?
I believe if you have discipline and time management, and then you set your priorities right, everything is possible.
Sure.
For me, I know in as much as I love modeling, kuna kenye kilinileta Chuka. That degree is as important as those crowns. So you have to balance, like manage your time well, stick to a routine that you have. Usikuwe ni kazi yako ni tunaweza ongea sai, like if you had planned tomorrow I'll go to class then training, let nothing come in between hapo. If someone wants maybe a meet up with you, let them schedule it in advance. Basically time management and setting your priorities right. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Maybe as we wind up, Frida, there's this perception that students wako nayo mostly, na pia wangependa kusikia, if I may say, wangependa kujua kama if Frida is in a relationship, because many people think that being a campus student you must be maybe dating, you must be having a boyfriend, something like that. Can you touch a little bit on that?
Oh, relationships. Okay. For starters, I want to first say that you don't have to be in a relationship if you don't feel ready. Or let not the pressures of your peers lure you into a relationship. Take your time, find the right person. I don't know whether the right people exist, but as long as you're not ready, don't enter into a relationship. And if you do, please settle.
Are very serious, and you have a supportive partner.
Yes, so, very supportive.
Because mostly mnakuanga na event za usiku. Huyo mtu like kulimit kuenda hizo event ama kupigia simu ama some things like this?
No, he does not limit me because he knows this is my path.
Yeah.
And also I want to tell everyone out there, if you want to date someone who supports your dreams.
Sure.
If anyone comes in between you and your dreams, that person might not be right for you. So yes, he's supportive. He doesn't restrict me from going to events. If anything, he's very supportive.
Wow, that's cool. Thank you very much. Now, as we finalize, what would you like to tell us or the final remarks? Ungependa kusema nini?
Oh, my final remarks. Yes. So I have this mantra I have in life that each day at a time. Siharakishe vitu. Each day at a time. Every blessing comes at its own time. So something else I believe, when my mom always taught me, we will never be equal. We will never be equal. Siku yangu na yako ni tofauti.
Different.
Just do your best to achieve your goals, then wait for God to do his rest. We are like these fingers. We'll never be equal, but every single one of these fingers iko na significance yake. And we are not competing against each other. The end goal is to meet at the top. Whoever gets there first, good for them. But for us who have not yet gotten there, we do not give up at that point. We still go on. So basically each day at a time, kila siku na baraka zake. And then something else, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Either way, fanya tu. If you feel it's right and it makes you happy, do it.
Well, we are very happy, Frida. Thank you for having your time with Commons TV. We are very happy.
Thank you for having me.
We have been looking for you for a long time, but finally you have found your time. Thank you very much, and we are looking forward to support you. Ukienda event, you can call us, we can go together. We are very happy. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Thank you for having me. Oh, I want to say thank you to a few people, if that's okay.
Please, please.
For starters, I want to thank God. Si kwa nguvu zangu nimefika hapa, so thank God for everything. I also want to say thank you to my best friend, Maggie. Shout out to wherever you are. And then there's this other lady called Husna. She introduced me into the industry. Thank you so much. And Gloria, my #1 trainer. Thank you for always being there. My trainer and my designer, Gloria Chebet. I cannot forget to thank my man. He's always been very supportive. And my parents too. And everyone who wishes me well. Thank you so much. Yes, and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. We are very happy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Being the current Miss Chuka University. Thank you so much.